Why don't we see a lot of that in Nigeria? I'm talking of with guys now, the morning coats. Why is it not a thing here?
Tradition. Ebuka, come on.
You
made the abada to.
I've seen invitations in Nigeria to white tie events. People don't even understand what a white tie event is for starters. But I've seen invitations to white tie events that we just wear our regular tuxedos. Do you think it will ever be a thing here?
I think that
or people will think you're doing too much.
No, people will not think we're doing too much. There's a new crop of people that are coming back home that are ready to pay for services. They've lived abroad over a decade. So there are some things that we look at the influx of estates now and all that. You know what I'm trying to talk about? Yeah. We're already born, cultures are coming in because of globalization.
So slowly.
So morning coats will become something that we would see there'll be weddings,
especially after this wedding,
kind of place. Exactly, it's kind of place. And if the dress code, if it's an Oba, an Igwe, an Emir's child is having something, and they say morning coat or to dress royal, I know we have. Let's not lose our identity. We have our traditional outfits. I mean, I'll wear an Ishago or something. But for those that are coming back on the white people, they'll comfortably wear morning coats to a wedding in Nigeria.
All right. We'll take a break now. When we come back, we'll find out what lessons people have tried to draw lessons from this wedding for Nigeria. I don't know if Latasha and Uche have seen any. She's rolling her eyes. We'll find out what she has to say when we come back. All right, welcome back. We're talking the royal wedding here with Latasha Ngube and Uche Naji, and I said we're going to talk about lessons we could probably learn from this. But before that, I want to quickly go to both of you now. We are done best dressed. What's dressed for both of you?
I'm good. Let's count 3, and I will see if we match. 1, 2, 3. Idris Elba and his fiancée Sabrina.
Why?
She stayed Gucci down to the socks for a royal wedding.
So for those who might not understand why is that a problem?
Somebody said, a wise person said, if we know who you're wearing, then you probably shouldn't be wearing it. Like if it's obvious at first
you shouldn't be shouting.
Billboard. I mean,
come on, it was
for that kind of event. Maybe
she had a Gucci bag, she had Gucci heels, she had a Gucci sweater dress, coat, and a Gucci dress underneath.
So it's not the outfit wasn't bad. It was just wrong for the occasion. You're saying.
It was. Okay. I think even assembled in that way, I'm hard pressed to know where you can really get away with that.
Okay.
Except maybe at a Nicki Minaj concert.
Yeah. And for Idris himself,
very quickly,
for Idris himself, his feet was not perfect.
So both of them.
He obviously didn't visit Saviro or any tailor of that matter.
And Oswald was there
as well. And I mean, we are too far here in Lagos. Oswald is there. So
I mean, Uche could have done a good job.
I could have hooked him up.
But let's go to these lessons now, because I see people say, "Oh, she's so simple, with slay queens with your makeup and all of that." Are these things actually valid? And if not, or if at all, what kind of lessons can we have or should we have learned from yesterday?
Okay, well, so I've currently been attacked for my views on the dress. So if there's a lesson there, which I will never learn, is don't share your opinion, because people will try to kill you for it.
Because the dress was actually very expensive. People seem not to know that.
That's the problem. Yes. So people are arguing and they're making you try to feel like
the fact that
I should not like it, or I should like it because it's an expensive dress. Even if it costs £10,000, I still don't like this style of. I don't like it. Yeah. But yeah, lessons. What lessons are there?
She's a divorcee. Love
can conquer all, even in 2018.
Yeah.
Because 20 years ago, many things about this wedding would be abomination or just like impossible.
Unheard of.
Yeah.
You know, there was a black choir, there was a black preacher.
Would you let your father-in-law walk you down the aisle?
I mean, the situations are different.
Yeah. Did you find that weird, or did you think it was okay?
I think it was okay, considering the
considering
situation,
the circumstances. I mean,
my
father loves me. I love my father. He's going to walk me down the aisle by the grace of God.
Yeah. And I'll say again, because you mentioned something earlier, and Latasha, when you were talking about, for me, a profound lesson that was learned yesterday is to talk less. I took down my post when I realized that, I mean, those people that slide into your DM to tell you to give them 5,000 naira to help them, and they come up and start insulting you.
Same people.
I took it down because you saw that post of a Nigerian that had used the same outfit 4 years ago. had used the same outfit and put up a post praising his wife and all
predicted,
that.
He predicted
the future, you know. So I saw a lot of comments, Ebuka, that made me just got pity for a generation we live in. You know, a lot of people did not even know that the Kensington Palace cannot make the mistake of those kind of things. That this outfit was also this outfit is traditional.
It exists.
Exactly, it's trading for decades,
centuries even.
Yeah, so you see a lot of young people, like when I talked about it, a lot of young people came attacking you, that you are, you know, the new word hating. But so are you saying people are displaying their ignorance?
So are you saying I shouldn't talk because I talk? No, I'm a talk show host. I'm never going to stop talking.
No, it's what you do. But I mean, I'm a bit withdrawn. So when I do that and they start talking, I just feel like, oh my.
Oh, plug, by the way, we're coming back. Hot Topics is coming back.
We're expecting you back.
Oh yeah, one lesson, one more lesson.
Go on.
Should I say this? I think there's a lesson here in really believing in who you are. Meghan, if we are really realistic, this marriage was very against many odds.
Yes.
She's older than him. You know.
She's not very white.
She's not very white. She's
American.
She's American. She's a divorcee.
Yeah.
She's an actress. And against everything, it happened. I think that we can all open up our minds a bit more. Even here, relationships, guys saying they can't date women that are older than them. All of these things should be able to rest. Tribalization and so many other things like that. I think that there's a lesson here in really opening up and being better.
That's actually very, very important, especially in Nigeria, because there's a lot of religious and tribal bias.
Oh, one more thing. We all need to get good friends, because
to introduce us to Princess.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much, Natasha and Richie. Like I always say, you can follow the conversation on Twitter, WhyNiger.tv is the hashtag to follow Rubbin Minds. You can also visit the website, WhyNiger.tv. Thanks for joining us. I'll see you guys next Sunday. And of course, congratulations to our producer, Shiu. He just became a father yesterday. Congratulations, Shiu. We love you.